Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Laddo and in my videos I cover DIY tutorials for craft. I interview other business owners so we can be inspired by their business stories, and coming soon, business tips for those who want to take their hobby and create a successful business. In today's tutorial we are going to learn how to make a handmade book. Like this, just in time for that special occasion. So I purchased a number of these biscuits, as we call them in New Zealand, because they are gluten free. And isn't that amazing? It's got a heart shape on it. So what you want to do is take that box, trim off the edges so that you have something like that. Of course, if you haven't got access to these boxes, then you will need to cut out a shape in the front. So that will be the front cover. Then what you need to do is paint it with gesso so that the print underneath doesn't show through our paint and makes it a lot easier to work with. So I have pre-gessoed that. That's I use that one there, but I'm sure there's other brands. So once you've done that, you need to gather your water-based paints, and we are going to get the paint ready to put on our cover of our booklet. So as you can see, I've used this paper before, and I've got my water-based paints here. I think we might go for an orange today and maybe a bit of green or blue. And so all I do is put some on my paper, get my brayer and then just put it on the cover of the book. Maybe add a little water. Now, of course, it's looking a little bit too brown for my liking. So, I might just add in a bit of white. So yeah, that's the thing you have to be careful of when you choose your colours, of course, is if you mix them, what colour are you going to get? So I'm just going to let that dry for a little bit, and then I will add some more colour to it. So a quick and easy way to get your card dry is to use a hairdryer, and you can do that between layers if you don't want the paints mixing too much. So I've added a bit more orange and a bit of white and just a little bit of blue. I might just add a tiny bit more blue. So we've done one side, now we need to go and do the other side. Once that side is dried, just flip it over and just repeat the process and add as much paint or as little paint as you like, or you could just paint that a plain colour. So I ended up putting some gold paint on my one, and I cut down some paper from an old exercise book, and I have brought it over to the sewing machine, and I have placed it there under the foot on my sewing machine, and I am just going to do a straight stitch. And then pull off that and then cut the thread. And voila, you have completed your first notebook. Woohoo! Congratulations. Of course, if you don't want to make your own notebook, you can head over to my website jennyladdo.com and look under mixed media on the shop tab, and you will find some I have for sale. Don't forget to subscribe to find out about more DIY tutorials.